To begin measurements, choose a protocol from the Choose Protocol screen. You have a choice of choosing one of the following: delivered blood flow, recirculation, or access flow. A fourth option, cardiac output, is only offered if you have a cardiac output data transfer module inserted into the USB port on the back of the monitor. To measure delivered blood flow, press the Delivered Blood Flow button. A screen will appear on which you will enter the dialysis machine pump setting. Compare this number with measured delivered blood flow. The reading should be within 10% of the pump setting. Press Measure. The percent difference between the pump setting and the delivered blood flow is calculated, and the results are displayed on a green bar. If the result is greater than 10%, the green bar will turn red. If this happens, check to see that the sensors are placed correctly or if the dialysis lines are kinked in any manner. More than a 10% discrepancy between the measured delivered blood flow and the pump setting can also be caused by an incorrect needle size or placement, the condition of the access, the calibration of the dialysis machine, or the sensors. Also, check to see if you have the correct dialysis tubing selected by returning to the Select Tubing screen by pressing the Measure Patient button. From there, press Select Tubing. After delivered blood flow has been confirmed, you can move on to the measurements of recirculation and vascular access flow. Press Choose Protocol. To measure recirculation, press the Recirculation button. An optional parameters screen will appear. You can skip this screen by pressing the OK button at the bottom of the screen, unless you are measuring cardiac output or a pediatric patient. To fill in the parameters, press the field in which you want to enter a value. Then key in the numbers for the field that is highlighted in yellow. Once all the information is entered, press OK to proceed. When the traffic light on the monitor turns green, follow the on-screen directions. Open venous pressure on the dialyzer to avoid pump stoppage. Release saline from the infusion bag for 5 to 6 seconds, or inject 10 milliliters of saline into or before the venous bubble trap. Inject smoothly over 3 to 5 seconds. After the release of saline, the HDO3 initiates a countdown. When the countdown is completed, a dilution curve with a percentage recirculation will display on the screen. If you are satisfied with the result, press Choose Protocol to return to the Choose Protocol screen. To measure access flow, press the Access Flow button on the Choose Protocol screen. Follow the on-screen directions, which tells you to stop the pump and reverse the patient's blood lines at their needle connection. Then reset the dialysis pump to 250 to 300 milliliters per minute. When you have done this, press Continue on the monitor screen. You will see a 30-second countdown. When the traffic light turns green, open venous pressure on the dialyzer to avoid pump stoppage. Release saline from the infusion bag for 5 to 6 seconds. The HDO3 then initiates a countdown. When the countdown is complete, an access flow dilution curve with the measurements will display on the screen. The traffic light will turn green. To measure another patient, press Select Patient. A screen with a diagram will appear reminding you to return the arterial and venous lines to their normal position and to restore the pump setting. Press Continue, and you are ready to measure the next patient.